Hey T-Squad, it's Kirsty, and today we're sipping on a love story that wasn't just romantic, it was transformative. Every superstar has that one relationship that changes the entire trajectory of their life. Their art, their heart, their identity. And for Camila Cabello, that relationship was with a man 10 years older, totally outside the music industry, who walked into her world right when she felt the loneliest she'd ever been. This wasn't just a fling. This was the love that shaped her confidence, cracked her wide open emotionally, and eventually became the blueprint for one of her biggest musical eras. Grab your cup, we're diving into the first love that built Camila Cabello and broke her open. Before she was Camila Cabello, global superstar, she was still that young woman trying to hold herself together in the pressure cooker that was Fifth Harmony. In 2018, her solo career was exploding. But behind the scenes, she felt painfully alone. Then came February 2018 and fate basically shoved her forward. Camila meets Matthew Hussey on the Today Show, relationship coach, author, a man she actually listened to on her own time, a man she low-key fangirled over. She told him she loved his podcast. And boom, they went to dinner that same night. Universe said, "Girl, it's time." And it was fireworks from the jump. A young woman who'd only written about imaginary love, suddenly living it for real. The paparazzi caught them in Cabo looking like a rom-com B-roll montage. Camila herself said he made her the happiest she'd ever been. And the way she described him? Playful, safe, expansive. Someone who didn't just love her but grounded her. Years later, she'd call it the perfect first relationship. Not perfect as in flawless, but perfect as in exactly what she needed at exactly the right moment. But you know how it goes in Hollywood, even fairy tales get Wi-Fi. And Wi-Fi means drama. By 2019, the pressure cooker of fame was hitting hard. Camila was touring the world. Hussey was booked and busy. And then the red carpet debut at the Vanity Fair Oscar party took the relationship public in a very permanent way. Then, the twist. Señorita drops. Steamy, sensual, ridiculously convincing. Camila and Shawn Mendes basically melted the internet like a candle left too close to the space heater. And right as that chemistry went viral, news breaks that Camila and Hussey are done. Timing? Suspicious. Public reaction? Nuclear. Fans stormed Hussey's social media with hate and Señorita lyrics like they were auditioning for a villain role. It got so bad, Camila had to step in, begging people to stop. You know it's messy when the ex has to defend the ex. That breakup wasn't quiet, it wasn't clean, and it definitely wasn't private. While the internet debated a Mendes-Hussey triangle, Camila did what artists do when life gets overwhelming. She turned heartbreak into a studio session. Señorita became a global smash. She entered a new relationship with Shawn, and the chaos of her emotional life poured into her second album, Romance. This wasn't fantasy anymore, this was lived experience. Songs like Easy Comfort and Safety, Hussey vibes all over it. Feel It Twice, the pain of trying to stay friends after a breakup. Bad Kind of Butterflies, that guilty, confusing middle space when feelings shift. The entire album became a diary of a girl becoming a woman through love, loss, and the uncomfortable transition between the two. Then came her 2024 reflection, mature, clear-eyed. She said their first intimate moments were beautiful. She called him a really great person. She framed the whole relationship not as a regret, but as the foundation she needed. That's the real tea. Some relationships aren't meant to last, they're meant to shape you. Camila and Matthew's relationship wasn't just a romance, it was a rite of passage. A story of finding love, losing love, and becoming yourself through the process. It gave her stability when her world was chaos. It broke her heart when she least expected it. And it fueled romance, one of her most personal eras. That's the thing about first love. It doesn't have to be forever to be formative. And for Camila Cabello, this chapter wasn't just important, it was essential. T-Squad, sound off, do you think first loves shape us forever? Or are they just warm-up rounds for the real deal? Drop your thoughts below and, of course, like and subscribe.